Alrighty, hello. Good evening to you City Skylines players or viewers. We're actually back with some City Skylines today. It's not going to be a very long session, however, because I have to get up early tomorrow because I need to drive to university quite early. And yeah, so it's going to be a rather short session. I hope that won't bother you too much. But I mean, a short session is better than no session at all, right? So we will get started with this. I hope everything works out. But I'm sure it will. So let's see. Okay, I've got my recording again. Got enough space on my disk. That's also always quite important. And we will continue with our series with Freya, our Austrian region. The name actually kinda doesn't fit because it's quite a Nordic name, but I still kinda like it, so I will probably stick with it. And also the very first episode will be released very shortly. Or at least hopefully very shortly. Probably on Friday. So, the first few steps that we kinda did in the city and stuff like that. Yeah, it will be a slow start, but I felt like it was time to actually release an episode, and maybe we will get quicker building all this stuff over time. I have to go stand up real quick and grab another bottle of iced tea. So give me a second. One second. Alright. I actually forgot to grab a bottle before. So yeah, but I still have one that's not fully finished, so I'm going to take a sip of this one and then we should get started, hopefully. Alright. Awesome. I heated it on my bed and I'm going to clean it up later. Alright, so I'm going to load in the game. There was one thing I fixed off screen, it wasn't much. And I also did some experimental stuff. Because I mentioned I wasn't quite happy with this surface over here that we see right now. But yeah, I don't think I will change it anytime soon. I think it's fine for now, and maybe later, maybe we'll change it someday, but for now I will keep it this way. Alright. So today I figured we should probably do some more work over here, and I will try to get things done more quickly. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but I guess we'll see, right? Okay. I also have something going on my laptop right next to me, so if I'm sometimes slowly distracted, you know what. I have some things going on in Minecraft as well, so yeah. But this shouldn't bother you, so okay. I really hope the recording and the other stuff works. Because last time I had, or not last time, but the time or the stream before the last stream, I had quite a few issues. So I will have a short recording of this and try and see if it's weird again, real quick. Before we get started, I really wouldn't like to have a recording that is corrupted again. You know, that's Kinda sucks when you can't use the recording, so I tried this real quick. But it seems fine. Yeah, should be fine. Hopefully. Okay. So, guys, let's get started. I'm going to hit record on this one. And then let's see what we got here. I placed some buildings I kind of want to use, maybe around here somewhere. Even though they seem quite large sometimes, but I feel like it's probably enough. There is still like a fire station over here. Yeah, okay, we also got this. And a few housings. Okay. Should be fine. Probably. Alright. So what I'm gonna do right now is kinda expand the road setup here. There's a little sidewalk. And I figured that we should expand this when we got the chance. So I will take this road over here and connect it up with this one here. Actually, we raised the terrain right here, right? Yeah, it's a bit steeper here. So let's see to which height we actually raised it. Okay, it's this one. I will try to have some elevation in here, so let's elevate all of this a bit. And maybe have another raising platform here. So if we go right over here as well, this should be fine now. I'm going to soften it a bit. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that's much better. I also didn't open Google Earth, unfortunately. I just realized. But I mean, I kinda wanna go in a different direction anyway, so we can actually do a roundabout in here, even though I'm pretty sure the real location doesn't have that, but I feel like it's kinda cool, or a kinda cool idea to have it maybe. So let's just, whoops, see it. How it goes. Yeah, this should be fine. And let's add another road in here. So we have this little one-way road. And I kind of want to have another road here. I'm not sure where. I guess over here. Right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So we have this UK medical clinic, this huge elementary school. Probably the best place for this clinic would be around this corner here. So I'm going to place it right here. Into this little curvy thing here. Or maybe not into the curve directly, maybe rather somewhere over here. Here would also be kind of fitting. Yeah, let's put it down here and see how it goes. Alright. And I kind of want to also place this one down right now. So let's see where we can place this wonderful building. I somehow feel like it might be a good idea to put it down here. Let's view the expansions. Oh, it's just another rooftop, okay. Not going to do that. Here we have some more garages and even more room. And honestly, I think this is a good idea to do that. So we will put this down and we will ignore this over here. I mean, this isn't the most beautiful texture, but I think I will keep it right now. And hello, Gunlord. Hello. This can go, this can go. Should I keep the fences? I'm a bit unsure, if I'm being honest. But I kinda don't like them, so I'm going to get rid of these. Yeah, no, we're going to get rid of those things here. Let's just remove it. I actually placed down dead trees here. Wasn't wasn't on purpose. Still did it anyway. Okay. Already much better. Okay, let's pull this one out here real quick. Did I replace the surface right over here? I didn't, right? Oh. Actually, there are people going to this hospital, so it seems to be working. At least something. Okay, awesome. We got this whole thing set up. And I already want to go in and draw some net lanes so that we have some walkways already. Just having to figure out which curb we actually used last time, and I definitely can't remember again. I think I took a screenshot of it, which one it was. I will have to take a look here. It's not this one. Oh, it should be this one, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Okay. So the distance should be fine like this. And I want to draw this little walkway over here a bit further, so that it actually can go to this little roundabout. So let's draw it all the way over here. This can go over here. We will not use this road over here. So that's not the path I meant to select. Whoops. When did this happen? It's not segments, it's net lanes, Masa. Thank you. Okay, all the way over here, and then let's connect these two. Doesn't look too great somehow. I don't know what happened. I kind of want to redo it real quick. That's not acceptable if it looks like this. Just draw it in a single one here. It's always not working when I kind of want to select it over here. It's really a pain in my butt over here when I kind of can't really select it the way I want to select it, you know? Okay, now we're talking. This is also not that great. Not sure why it did that. Probably because I kind of moved it a bit. Update, you did the right thing by not playing DBD. Yeah, I already figured. DBD is just sometimes... I mean, I sometimes like to play it, but sometimes I just know when it would be kind of a mood killer. And today wouldn't be a good day. Or the last past days wouldn't be good days either, so yeah. I'm probably also taking this way too serious with the whole walkway situation here. But I still wanna have it looking good, you know? So... I really don't have any motivation to go to university tomorrow. Just to see at my failed exam. I mean, it's useful to see it because you can see what you actually did wrong this time and improve when you have to write it again in the next semester or so, but still it's kinda... it's not that great looking at your failure, you know? Especially if I had passed, I wouldn't have this problem. But But I mean, I see it positive because I can go to the Asian market again and probably buy some cool stuff, some vegetables and stuff like that. So maybe I can find something that will redeem the cause here to drive all the way over there. Why make life hard on yourself, when you can do it the easy way? Okay. So this will go over here. So let's finish up this surface here as well. This is not working like it should, but okay. Game is not having it. What's going on here? Oh yeah, this should be fine. Maybe not. Oh my god. Why is it so clunky? I hate it. Okay, so no matter from which direction I will connect it, it won't work because it's from the wrong directions anyway, so okay. And I also can't grab the right one either. Awesome. Okay, wait, we're going to redo it again. This time, let's draw it before we move it there. So let's see. Whoops. Oh my god, what am I doing right now? This is horrible. No one will ever look this close. It should be fine right now. I'm going to leave it as it is. Even my perfectionistic mind sometimes needs a break from this. from this mess here. Okay, so we got this, we got this, we got this. Let's start filling in the surface. Not sure if I'm going to stick to this one, to be honest, but for now I figure I guess I will. I really don't know why, but every time I watch some YouTuber do this kind of stuff, it seems to always work perfectly for them when they try to put in a... Oh, here it worked. Okay, so maybe it's actually a problem when it comes to curves and stuff like that, which is kind of a shame, but I mean, it's City Skyline, so I guess it's not really wondering me too much, honestly. Was the Control Z mod actually fixed yet? I haven't watched anything about it again. And I also haven't installed it in the meantime. And I kinda miss it sometimes. But I also got used to not using it. Because it just wasn't there. But there were so many things you just really needed this mod to work, and now we kinda don't have it right now. Can you please select like maybe something else? Oh my god. Okay, I just wanna move this real quick. Okay, better. Dear God. Okay, let's move this net lane again for once. For one more time, hopefully. Okay, it's looking sharp. Nice. And some more surfaces. Because why not? I mean, we haven't... Did I actually delete it? Whoops. Okay. I mean, we haven't used enough, so... Oops, that's also the wrong one. Okay, should be fine. So now we actually have decent pathways somehow, or at least a few of them. I'm thinking about adding maybe another one somewhere over here. We could also do like only a pathway going down here so that there's not roads driving along. But I guess it also is fine like this. So let's create a large field around here somewhere. Maybe I should have used this one earlier. This is actually a different texture than the one down here, and I actually didn't realize that before. I thought it was just the same one in smaller, but now that I have a look at it, it isn't. So I kind of don't like it. I think I'm gonna remove it again. 1 second. Let's redo this real quick. Okay, awesome. Let's have a more dirtier way over here. This is also a really interesting texture. Not sure where I want to use it, but I kind of like it, honestly. Okay, some more parking. I will replace this surface because it just looks too base game. I really like this one. Just has a really cool vibe. I should probably also move this down here a bit further, hoping that these guys won't have any issues with that when driving there. So let's just hope it will work. Okay. I kinda should try to use the surface as well, because we haven't used it quite in a while. And it will probably fit quite well, maybe. Maybe not this one, but there actually were different ones. This one, for example, really looks nice in my opinion. It's probably the most realistic grass texture we have got in this game. So I feel like we should utilize this a bit more often. Oh, actually the surface kind of makes the curb disappear. Huh. Grass texture mobbing again. Why mobbing? I only said that this is the best. I didn't say the other ones didn't look good, yeah. Also, this is a really nice transition here. I quite like it. That's nice. We should keep that. Talking about transitions, this also seems to work quite well. I mean, you see a bit of a cut, which I don't like, but it's fine. We will just cover it up. I should create some shortcuts for this, because if I had a shortcut for this... Oh, I do have some shortcuts. Okay, never mind. Forget what I said. It would make things easier, or it will make things easier now. Great. Okay, that was actually too far down. Didn't see anything there. It's happening again, guys. I'm getting lost in the details. But I just, yeah, just enjoyed it right now. So let's keep it this way. And continue. I really wish we had a larger variety of housing. It's really limiting what we have got here. But I mean, it is what it is, right? So I will have to deal with it in the end, no matter what. So let's just try to get the best out of it. So, some surfaces or net lanes and fences and all this stuff is still left. But we got almost everything sorted out really quick. Okay, looking good. I will actually keep this fence here because it kind of works, you know. For the rest, however, I will definitely replace it. So what was the one we kinda we used a lot? This one, right? We didn't. Sometimes we didn't actually have a fence in some locations. I mean, this could go for some locations here as well, probably. I'm going to use one here, however. Where is the entrance for this house? It looks like it doesn't have one. For some reason. Maybe it's... Oh, it should be right there, right? Okay. So we will leave this open. Also, this can stay open. And over here... we will add a kinda large hatch real quick. You can always enter through the window. True. You're probably right. Look at those guys actually walking around town, taking a little walk, even without a dog. How does the dead variant of this look? Huh. Interesting. I'm kinda using more dead trees nowadays because, and also bushes, because sometimes they look quite good. This one doesn't have a dead model, however, for example, those do have one and they look really, really nice. I really like using those. So this will probably happen quite a few times. Okay. This should also be fenced in. This time I'm using a different bush model here to create some sort of variation at least. Alright, looking good. And let's finish all of this up with some decals again. And thanks for the follow, matches. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. This will take quite a while, so stick with me. I'll try to use a row texture in a minute because I really wanna have a look how it actually, how it will look. And also, if you just wanna lurk here, and just you know, just lurk and still follow, thank you very much. I don't mind my lurkers, so if you're the more of the quiet kind of viewer, then this is totally fine. So feel free to lurk here as much as you want. I often do that as well. So sometimes when I actually get to talk, people are like, wait, you're watching or you've been following for this long and didn't say anything? And I'm like, yep. I just enjoy watching. Totally fine. But it's always kind of funny when they realize. And also thanks to for your follow, Don Milo. Thank you. Make yourself comfortable. Okay, I think I will try and replace the rest of the surfaces here with those here, or with this surface real quickly. Cause it just looks so nice. Yeah, this is looking great. Damn. Okay. I'm going to add this over here as well. So give me one more second. Alrighty. Why does it look weird here? Does it look weird? It feels weird. I don't know why. Huh. Maybe we need some more transitions. And here I wanted to try and use another decal we have got somewhere. Let me quickly search for it. Because we have some road surfaces that we don't use too much. This would work, probably. What else have we got? This one is also an interesting one. I should use this even more. However, it wasn't the one I had in my mind. Nope. I only used it yesterday, so it has to be somewhere. Was it this one? No, it wasn't this one either. This one here, right? Yeah, this one is the one I was searching for. So let's place it real quick. Yeah, within inner sections it's always kinda quite difficult. But maybe we can also make it work here. Or maybe we can't. I think I have to go with a different approach for intersections. Or maybe just pause it. I feel like it doesn't really matter if you pause it for a second here, for example. Because you don't really realize that too much. Or if you have a different texture, for example, like this one maybe. Let's see. Don't like this one either. Okay, so how can we fix this issue here? There was also another surface that I found quite good looking. It was also somewhere around here. Don't ask me where exactly, but it was around somewhere here. Maybe not. Oh, this is also cool. Huh. I definitely need to use those variations a bit more. Okay, I will probably not find it, because if I search for it, I won't. However, if I wouldn't search for it, I would find it in 1 second. Oh, this one it is, right? No, it isn't. Maybe I just imagined it. I mean, it works. So I will leave it like that. This is also acceptable. Oh, it's looking so good. People are actually driving here. That's also great. I'm going to cover up this section here with some road damage. From Sully, maybe something. Where was it again? I never find it when I search for it. Oh, here. Yeah, okay. Actually, this is also a quite good transition. Maybe not the best. It looks a bit over. But maybe the small ones here. This is large. I really need small. This is small? Yes. Even small feels too large. Okay. This is already looking great. I'm quite happy with it. And I feel like it's taken way less time than everything we've done before, so if we continue in this pace, I think we will make some great progress. Even though I said, like, we can't play forever today. But still, at least we achieved something, right? Can we layer the flower surfaces we've got over this? We have some cool surfaces for this here. Let's try it. Oh, it actually works. Yeah, that's lovely. This somehow didn't work, I guess. Well. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, let's expand this one here real quick for quite a few blocks. Oh, it doesn't really work, right? If I move it up, it should work, right? Yeah, better. Way better. Just need to know how to help yourself with all this stuff. So I'll go I'll be off to sleep. Good night. Good night, Gunlut. Sleep tight. I promise you won't miss too much. And see you soon. Okay, it's coming together quite nicely. Let's add some cool surfaces down here. And maybe the other one as well. I used the surface back in the day when I was still playing on Nuva, and I already thought it was the great or the best grass surface we had or we got in quite a while, and I actually stopped using it somehow because I felt like I found a better one, but looking at it now, it's probably still the best one in the game. Or at least for our purposes here. I'm actually going to save this because I think, oh my god, I'm living really dangerous here, right? Oh my god, I deactivated it. If anything happened if anything had happened in the last hour, it would all have been gone. Oh my god, I just realized. I deactivated it because I recorded some footage for YouTube, and yeah. That happens when you forget to put it back on. Oh my god, this would have been a tragedy. If everything would have been gone, I would have been so depressed. So luckily, the game is running quite stable for the last, I don't know, few times. We also should have some new fence, right? I downloaded a new pack where we should have new fences. Let's see real quick. Oh yeah, we actually have that here. Can we use one here? Of the new ones. Something that could be fitting here. Huh. I mean, it's like more like a pasture, so it would be probably best if we took this one here again and just colored it. So we can have some cattle and stuff like that again. Yeah, I feel like that's the best thing we can do right now. So let's start over here. I don't want to make it too large, but it should be quite large. So let's go from here. It would probably also be best if I just drew it out first and then moved it over here. So let's have it about 38 meters. Put it somewhere. Over here. Let's take it. And let's put it right here. Okay, looking good so far, right? No, it is kind of flying. Okay, great. I'm sure we can fix that. 2 terrain height, right? Yeah. Awesome. Still need to move it. Okay. Much better. We have a slope over here, so that's looking a bit clunky. I kinda don't like it. So let's just not move it all the way up there. I mean, it's already quite long. I'm going to cut a few pieces over here as well. And yeah, let's just keep it this way. How many are there? 3. Okay. So let's add another 3. That's not what I meant. Okay. There's another slope, of course. You don't really have that many barns that are actually good looking. So let's just see if we have anything else we can utilize for this. Industrial oil, agriculture, here we go. I mean, we do have this stuff. Honestly, I quite like this one, so I think we should put this one down here. Even though we probably also get some problem with it, because it isn't used to this hate level. I don't know, maybe I should just elevate it a bit. Let's just fix it this way. And hope it sticks. Okay, this is still flying. This as well. So let's just move it down a bit. Much better. I wanna go for a more massive wall up there, but I'm not sure which one I'm going to take. Oops, I didn't mean to place anything here. Whoops. Just wanted to see how it looks. Maybe the industrial one. But this might also look weird, to be honest. This actually sounds like a good idea to use this one. I'm actually going to connect this one up. Okay. I'm going to have a quick look what surface we have over here. Walking area, it's called, okay. So we are adding a walking area over here as well. And let's add a spawner. For, I think horses is a good idea. So let's add some horses. Also, geese would also be great. Maybe we should do something like that nearby and have a small little pond or something like that. But for now, I'm going to just keep it with the 2 horses here. Maybe there will actually spawn quite a few more, but yeah, let's just keep it this way for now. Add some more bushes and stuff, and then we should be fine. Alpacas? I'm not sure if we got those. Let me check. But yeah, would also be. I mean, we have sheep. Pigs. I'm afraid we don't have those. But yeah, I feel like they would work. We have a like a pet saving station where they take pets that would have normally, you know, that have been abandoned and stuff like that, and they also had quite a few alpacas, and yeah, it was kind of cool. Yeah, real shame. But I mean, who knows where this game will take us, and I'm really hoping that one day we will see a zoo update again, because in City Skylines 1 there was like parks for like roller coasters and stuff like that, and also some zoos, and I kinda miss those, to be honest. I really like games like this. Maybe I mean, we should, or I could have a look at Planet Zoo again. I also had a lovely time building some pastures for animals there and stuff like that. And yeah, it also was kind of fun, and I feel like maybe if I started again, I kinda would it be better, I don't know, maybe a bit. But I mean, I highly rely on mods here as well, and I don't really have a modded version of Planet Zoo, so I don't know. Maybe I don't. Also, Planet Coaster 2 also caught my eye, to be honest. Not sure though, because there were quite a few negative reviews, but I feel like it's gotten better, or at least I've heard it got better. I'm not sure if it did, but I played the first game, however not that much, to be honest. But it still was fun, and always like creating your own roller coasters is kind of cool. So who knows? But for now, I'm gonna stick with cities, I guess. I mean, we only started this new series, and the horses keep walking through the ground. Of course, why not? Sure. Go ahead and do that for some reason that I really don't know. Oh, we do have a third one. Great. Whoops. Oh no, I didn't mean to place one. How can I remove it again? Oh no. Oh, I can remove it, right? Right? Please remove it. I didn't mean to. No. Oh no, it spawned another one. Why can't I remove it? I mean, I guess we got a few new horses now. I should be able to remove it somehow. I really don't like the fact that we have more now. Remove markers. Should be removable somehow. Oh, now it worked. Okay, awesome. Okay. I really don't want too many horses, even though we got some now. Oh, they despawned. Okay, awesome. Even though this is still a abomination. Yeah, just don't look at it right now. I'm sure it will get fixed. Okay. Cool. We got this nice transition. I still haven't started doing more stuff for our road signs here, unfortunately. But I guess I will do that in the future. I do have some advertising we could place. Maybe over here, actually. Wait a minute. I kinda got an idea. Give me a sec. I need a billboard for this. Maybe not this huge. Oh, now they despawned. Because I created some fun items I wanna show you. So let's see. Masa's custom ads. Which one are we going to take here? Oh, I got the perfect. Oh no, maybe we should put it to the cattle. But we can also do it here. Should also be fine. Nope, that was not what I meant to do. No. The poster might actually be too large for this. Yeah, this is also too far ahead. 0.3 maybe? No, way too far ahead. I mean, I guess I could stretch it unnaturally, but it will look weird. Do we have like a more square size poster here? I mean, not square size, but different size. Yeah, that's better. But it feels like it's too small now. Because it will also not fit in there. But if we add 2 of those and kind of shift it a bit, it might work. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, this sign here. Was it this one? Yeah. It's way too far ahead here. 0.5, maybe. I guess that's better. Okay, cool. Let's see from up front. Yeah, it's kind of funny, not gonna lie. I created those with some stock images, just for fun. I still feel like we can put it closer on it and maybe shrink it a bit. Just a few bits. But yeah, this is definitely fun. So let's do 195 maybe. Okay, that's too far. Alright, let's keep it this way. Took way more time than I expected, but it's looking good, I guess. I mean, it's a bit over, but it gets the message. Also, this looks really clunky, but I mean, on the other side, it's kind of realistic because fences never are kind of, you know, straight lines and stuff like that. So that's honestly really good looking. And you should be going on the sidewalk, little lady here. Whoops. Teleported a few meters away. Whoopsies. So here are the cattle. We could also have this add somewhere over here, maybe. I also wanted to add some opening times here somewhere, but not sure where or on what to put it. But I think this is fine for now. Yeah, it's Aldi, but the Austrian version. In Austria, Aldi is actually called Hofer, which is kind of funny because it's like still has the same logo and stuff. So yeah, but there are just some differences, and I kind of think it's funny. That's why I also put it there. And also in the real location that we are kind of, you know, inspired by, there's also a Aldi there, or Hofer. So yeah. Okay, this is kind of finished. So we will keep it like that. And now the question is, how do we continue, or do we even continue? I said I couldn't stream too long, unfortunately, today, because I do have to get to university tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe we can do something real quick here, something that's easygoing. Let's just finish up these few houses here. Add some decals, switch some surfaces, and then we kind of have to finish it up, unfortunately. But I will try to go live again in the next few days. Hopefully, if nothing comes between it. Not sure where I wanna go with this. Right here. This should be fine. If we add the surface. It's probably best if we just take the grass surface again. And also put it down here. I mean, it's just so good looking. I don't wanna use any other surface anymore. Yeah, let's keep it this way. Let's work some more with the road surfaces or road decals. Maybe we can mix in some other variants as well. This was the one we used earlier, right? Yeah, okay. So let's expand this even further. Yeah, here it's not really fitting. Here it is again. But you need a kind of grass texture next to it in order to work. Otherwise it won't look good here. Maybe I will ask ChatGPT to create me some roads or some road surfaces. Because sometimes it's really not that easy to find something you want to use here. Yeah, that looks really rough here. Maybe it's even too much. And I can't find any surface that would make a good transition, so I actually might step back a bit. But I mean, rough is realistic because there are some roads that are just really messed up here. I can tell. I kinda live next to a large construction area right now. And it's really messed up here. I mean, look at this. So yeah. But I think I will remove some of them. and maybe go for a different approach here. There's plenty of other stuff to choose from, so let's see what we got. Maybe I just take those again. I mean, it's not the best transition, but it's better than nothing. I feel like it's good enough. Maybe I will try to have another look at it off screen and try and search for some different variations, but I still feel like it's already quite well done. It looks realistic. For the most of the, or at least most of the time. I mean, we still have this, right? So I don't mind it too much. But this is definitely top level what you can achieve. Just from the single look of this, when I have this grass texture here, it definitely looks like it could be a real place. If we ignore the weird textured, not rendered trees in the distance. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Slowly but steadily we are getting somewhere. I was kind of afraid we would end up with some trouble because I don't know where I'm going, but now that I experiment a lot and find even more surfaces and decals I like to use and know how to use, it's definitely getting way more impressive here. Yeah. This will be awesome once we're expanded even more here. Okay, this is also kinda annoying. I'm not sure why this keeps happening, but these kind of signs here keep reappearing all the time. I'm not sure what I can do against it, but it just keeps happening. Same goes for this road here. However, no, it actually didn't appear this time, right? Oh my god, maybe the curse is lifted. I think it only reappears, or the street signs. We have some street signs here sometimes that are really weird. I think it only reappears once you do connect anything through this road. So if we were to connect something back here, it would probably also change this intersection again. But right now we are going over here or building stuff right there and not modifying anything here, so it should be fine. But still weird that things keep reappearing. Okay, let's make it day again. Aggressive advertising, yeah. Okay, guys. Actually, I have to finish it up for today, because, as I said, I have to get up early tomorrow, unfortunately. It will basically be the only day I have to get up early, so hopefully we will be back shortly in the next few days with some more City Skylines content. I'm really looking forward to it, especially now that we have this huge new area down here, which I really am proud of. This is turning into something that I wanted it to be from the beginning, and once we add some more signs here, some more road signs, some German and Austrian ones, like, no, not like this one, like, yeah, this one here, it will definitely look even more impressive. So, but for now, thank you guys for watching, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'm sure we will see each other hopefully in some of the next days. So thanks for watching and good night for now, bye bye.